In recent years, we have been coming up with new and even more cool, interesting limousines for all sorts of occasions and with some extravagant features, some of which we don't think any of us could imagine even in our wildest dreams. Let's take a look at some of the world's most unique limousines. Long cars are often associated with luxury, wealth, and incredible high-end salons. Even in standard production variants, long cars often cost millions more because of their superior size. Many companies have built their philosophy of luxury transport on the long attachment. It's one thing to get an Audi A8 and quite another to get an Audi A8 long. And the cost of these cars is strikingly different. Therefore, length in the automobile world really matters. A certain Jay Orberg from California, the owner of the world's longest traditional limousine, calls his car a very poetic metaphor, the American dream. However, not every American will dream on such a car. It entered the Guinness Book of Records and became one of the most famous limousines in the world, thanks to its 30.5 meters in length. Driving such a car is not only inconvenient, it is generally impossible. The car has 26 wheels. It is equipped with two cabins for drivers, in front and behind, because it will not work out backwards on the mirrors. Accordingly, the car has two engines that can work independently of each other. The greatest attraction of the car is the luxurious salon, which is constantly updated and brought up to date. The car today is an exhibition specimen and rarely travels on the roads of America. This limo is worth about $4 million. For a long time before the appearance of the American Dream, the American Midnight Rider was also considered the longest limousine in the world. The car was made from a tractor, so the length can be easily explained by its unusual origin. It's hard to say that the limousine is in front of you and not a huge wagon with a converted body. Nevertheless, according to the documents, this car passes like a limousine, so since 2004, the car was considered the longest in the world. The car had been built for 7 years. The designers took into account all possible features and problems that may arise in operation. Such a car weighs as much as 25 tons and the length reached more than 20 meters. Huge acoustics, a real premium hotel room inside, and amazing spaciousness make this unusual limousine quite a worthy representative of this class. Here you will find a bar, telephone, shower, and TV. The unique body can accommodate 40 people. It is often used for noisy parties. Operating this trailer will cost you over $1,000 an hour. Midnight Rider is valued at almost $2.5 million. Calliope, created by Gaston Castle, is the world's hairiest limo art car that's covered in fluorescent orange fur, lots of legs, long eyelashes, and set of leaves on the front grille. There are two additional limos which are available for hire in the San Francisco Bay Area. Here are by Gaston Marimba, the Yukon Toucan, and world's featheriest limo. When is a limo not a limo? What you are looking at is, in fact, a bus that operates in Dubai, home of the super wealthy, and it seems super comfort seeking. But really, it's just a super limo that follows a set road. The super bus is made of carbon fiber and has an electric motor, or it's battery powered. Coming in at close to $18 million to create, the super bus measures 4.5 meters, has 6 wheels, 12 doors, 16 gull wing doors for easy entrance, seats 23 passengers, and has a cruising speed of 255 km per hour. Inside each passenger will have a personal airbag, television, and internet access. This unique limousine is able to attract the attention of everyone, primarily due to its design. First introduced as prototype in 2006, this series is now available for hire and the jet limo is 100% street legal. This extraordinary creation is a converted Mercedes, but that can accommodate up to 30 people. It is a Boeing 737 without wings and tails. This project was a real success. The idea was to create luxurious transportation and to find an alternative for an aircraft that could no longer be used for flying. The Boeing 727 limousine is currently in the USA, but it originates from Mexico. The limo extravagance reflects in a fog machine, strobe lights, and mirrors in the ceiling, aerodynamic seats, and a small bathroom. This impressive interior will provide you a movable party for 40 people with an option for a sleepover. When in LA, you can rent the limo for $100,000 a month, or you could even buy it for $5 million. Blast from the past resurfaces as a one-of-a-kind limousine has begun to regain the spotlight on the internet after a decade of dormancy. This particular creation takes one of the mother's most iconic creations, the FDRX-7. It was a true sports car that derives from the land of the rising sun. Someone was so passionate about this vehicle that they felt the need to pour over $117,000 into it. Originally, this car showed up on eBay for sale in February 2007 with a starting bid of $27,000. However, finally it was sold for almost $22,000, a mere 13% of the money invested into the car. The German Essen Motor Show hosted the presentation of a completely odd-looking vehicle, a huge limousine creation of Antti Rakko, a Finnish 72-year-old immigrant who has spent the last 12 years working on this weird project. Do you know what's even weirder about this limousine? The price. The car was insured with $1 million for its travel to Essen, so probably that is how much the insurance company has valued it. Injured limousine is made of 2 old Mercedes-Benz cars and parts from 40 different cars. It consists of 36 mirrors, 86 headlamps, 3 rechargeable batteries, TVs, a microwave, fridges, 2 air conditioning systems. All of this meant to ensure some kind of luxurious comfort to 10 passengers. Injured limousine uses a diesel engine which has a consumption of about 25 miles per gallon. Would you want to buy such a limo? A fundamental new model of the presidential car created especially for Donald Trump, the Beast. The Beast that will ferry the US President Joe Biden and travel with him around the world. The vehicle's already high level of protection was significantly raised. The machine is capable of withstanding the explosion of any personal mine and lineman, and the glass can withstand the fire of a large caliber machine gun. The cabin is sealed for the outside port for protection against a chemical attack. A special foam surrounds the fuel tank in case of an impact. There is even a refrigerator inside the car with a supply of blood for emergency transfusions. The car even has its own aircraft. The chauffeur who drives the Beast is specially trained by the US Secret Service to cope with the most demanding of driving conditions, including escape, evasion, and a 180-degree J-turn. It can also lay down oil slick to prevent vehicles from chasing it. The car in Beast cost $1.5 million. The Cruiser looks like an alien among limos, but in a good way because its impressiveness inside comes with drapes, extravagant chandeliers, transparent windows, and a white leather interior. Chrysler Cruiser with a body made in the form of a carriage. To many, this car will remind the tale of a Cinderella. This decor will remind of the style of 18th century French furniture with flower motifs. The limo was designed in Russia for weddings and highly solemn occasions. It is used among the upper class of Russian society. The limousine is equipped with multifunctional LED lighting, music, and bar. By the way, the ceiling height of the car is 2 meters, which makes it easier to get in, out, and move around. Compared to traditional elongated limousines, the newlyweds can stand upright in this carriage. The existence of such a limousine seemed possible only in comics or fantasy films. Today it has become reality. Perhaps the most unusual, ultra-modern and famous car is the Batmobile. As you might have guessed, this limousine was inspired by the Batman series directed by Tim Burton in 1989 and 1992. You could see the functionality of this limousine in the film itself. In reality, everything is the same. A jet engine, a shield mode that can be activated remotely in a case of an attack, an armored and bulletproof hull and 6 wheels. The appearance of the car, which exactly repeats the appearance of the car from the film, is striking. The limousine is equipped with a grenade launcher, rocket launchers, and graceful fenders are offered to complete the body. The complex design, complete with all the curves and points of a vehicle suitable for a superhero, comes with a heavy price tag of $4.2 million.